They won't leave it alone, though. Are you on? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the IAAM 2023 A-Conference Lacrosse Championships. We're here at William G. Tierney Field at the USA Lacrosse Complex in beautiful Hunt Valley, Maryland, for our contest tonight between the St. Paul School for Girls and the McDonough School. I'm Larry Dukes with Morgan Knox. Morgan Knox on the camera tonight. And we'll be bringing you all tonight's activities. Should be an exciting championship final right now. Stick checks happening on the field. And we're just moments away from the start of this championship. Should be really exciting in that McDonough and St. Paul's have played already in the regular season to a one-goal game. McDonough won that contest 10-9 back on March the 25th. It happened to be they only had one loss this year. They went and played Georgetown Prep and lost 12-11, and the only blemish on their record. St. Paul's, besides their one loss to McDonough, also lost to Darien. Otherwise, they have an unblemished record.
Featuring the top two teams in the nation. Number 1, McDonough School, and number 2, St. Paul School for Girls.
These two teams ranked nationally, 1 and 2. Should prove to be a really exciting finals. In the quarterfinals, McDonough beat Roland Park 16-5. And St. Paul's beats John Carroll 14-4. In the semis, McDonough beat Glenelg Country 13-4, and St. Paul's over Maryville Prep 16-4. We're going to let you listen to the stadium announcer as they introduce every player on both squads, and then we'll have our national anthem.
Number 3, Molly Moeller. Number 5, Colleen Lorden. Number 6, Maddie Cavanaugh. Number 7, Elena Aldave. Number 8.
First up is St. Paul School for Girls, and the reserves are being introduced first.
Number 10, Maddie Santos. Number 11, Leah Stetler. Number 15, Stella Nayoff. Number 16, Maggie Porter. Number 17, Riley Basili. Number 19, Erin Stort. Number 20, Isabel Shortliff. Number 22, Kate Gross. Number 24, Grace Schlossberg. Number 25, Lily Schwing. Number 26, Lily Dyer. Number 32, Hildry Eber. Number 38, Laney Ray. Number 34, Emma Dixon. Number 35, Abby Munsell. Number 99, Maddie Kissinger. And now the starters for St. Paul's. Number 1, Sophia Herrera.
Sophia Herrera, one of the starters. Lauren Steer.
Number 4, Karina Herrera.
Karina Herrera, number 4.
Number 12, Marley O'Day.
Marley O'Day, number 12.
Number 13, Natalie Shirtliff.
Natalie Shirtliff, number 13.
Number 14, Caroline Hoskins.
Caroline Hoskins, number 14.
Number 18, Julia Lee.
Julia Lee, number 18.
Number 21, Kira Bayless.
Number 21, Kira Bayless.
Number 23, Anna Regan.
Anna Regan, number 23.
Number 27,
Number
Franny
27,
Hahn.
Franny Hahn.
Number 30, Christina King.
Christina King, number 30.
And number 33,
And in goal,
Susan Redeball.
Susan Radaball, number 33.
Head coach for St. Paul's School for
St.
Girls
Paul's
Cheer.
coached by Mary Gagnon. Huge squad for St. Paul's.
Line up for number 1, McDonough Eagles.
And now the McDonough Eagles.
Number 1, Paige Curry. Number 3, Anna Coltrane.
First up, the reserves for McDonough.
Sydney Jacobstein. Number 7, Leah Hoffman. Number 9, Stuart Allen. Number 13, Paige Johnston. Number 14, Kit Lake. Number 15, Rennie Schaller. Number 16, Natalie Little. Number 22, Ariana Rippin. Number 26, Reagan O'Donovan. Number 27, Cody Johnson. Number 28, Peyton Magnay. All right, big little stuff up there. Here's the rest of the team. Number 7, Nia Hoffman. Number 9, Stuart Allen. Number 13, Paige Johnston. Number 17, Reed Pinkin. Number 18, Olivia Rivera. Number 20, Mia O. Number 21, Caroline Lockyer. Number 23, Lily Block. Number 24, Leela Green. Number 25, Caitlin Hill. Number 30, Sarah Allen. Number 32, Eliza Cleverly. Number 33, Brianna Munson. Head coach for the McDonough Eagles, Taylor Cummings.
And it looked like we didn't have the starting lineup for McDonough, so mixed in with all the reserve, we had our starters. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. And the formalities are complete, and we're ready for some lacrosse action. It's an absolutely gorgeous night here in Hunt Valley. A beautiful facility, USA Lacrosse. Officials taking the field, do a goal check, head to the face-off area.
Officials for today's game are Tanika Freeman, Maria Gore, Don Kraft, and Ted Abel.
Little did you know this, I'm almost sure there's a lot of people who don't know who you were last year.
Strong crowd here tonight. Very festive group. The student bodies of both schools, along with lots of their friends out to cheer on each team. Should be a really exciting crowd and a very exciting game. And the girls' game played in 25-minute halves. Each team with 2 timeouts. The draw circle for McDonough, Kate Levy. And for St. Paul's, Anna Regan. And we're ready. And ball controlled by McDonough. Kate Levy. Up on top, Amanda Lawson for McDonough. Drives in to Levy, back behind the net. And swinging around over number 24, Leela Green. The shot and scores. First goal up for McDonough, 1-0.
McDonough goal by number 12, Kate Levy.
Kate Levy with the score. And McDonough takes a quick 1-0 lead. Just 39 seconds into our contest here tonight. Back to the face-off, to the draw. It is Levy and Regan. Loose ball picked up again by McDonough. Remy Schuller with the ball. On top, moving around to the back and around the perimeter. From the right side. Poked away. But a violation, going to come back to McDonough. Amanda Lawson will control. Lawson inside, taken away. And it's going to, again, be a foul. And back to Lawson. Amanda Lawson's a junior. Out a whistle. And it's going to go the other way. Over to St. Paul's. Christina King brings it over midfield for St. Paul's. On the far side. And St. Paul's will take it around the back of the net. Back up on top. Move in front, shot, blocked. Loose ball. Look, shot. And diving save by the McDonough goalie. That's Reagan O'Donovan. And McDonough bringing it up along the outside on the far sideline. Now back up on top. Over to Amanda Lawson. Lawson sets things up. Over to number 28, Peyton Magday. And back around the net. The dodge, look in front, shot, save. Susan Radaball with the save. And we got a violation and a penalty coming to number 11, Sophia Trahan for McDonough. And she'll go off for 2 minutes. Ball controlled by number 2, Lauren Steer. And then back behind the goal, Marley O'Day. Now swinging around, back on top. Around the perimeter, out in front, shot. And another great save by Reagan O'Donovan. She clears it, and McDonough races up the near side, clears over the midfield. And that's number 5, Mackenzie Brown. So both goalies hot from the start. Peyton Magday controls. She gives it up to number 22, Iana Rippin. Back to Magday. The ball loose, lost in front, over to St. Paul's. They race the midfield. Now into the attack zone. Look, and the pull out. 18 seconds remain on the penalty. In front, shot. Oh, just high. Back around, nothing there. And released from the box. In, and another great save. Number 26, freshman goalie, Reagan O'Donovan. Kitlecki crosses over. And everything settled down for McDonough. 18 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Dodge in front. Look. Taken away by St. Paul's. Oh, and back intercepted. And a score by McDonough. Score is 2-0 McDonough. (18 minutes, 18 seconds) remaining in the first. Waiting for the official announcement of who got that goal. So St. Paul's tried to flip it back to their goalie, intercepted by McDonough, and put in the net. Anna Regan and Kate Levy for the draw. And this time it's taken by St. Paul's. St. Paul's looking to get on the board. Take the momentum away from McDonough. And a collision. And the ball is going to be controlled by number 4, Karina Herrera, for St. Paul's. Right in front of the net. She shoots just wide. McKenna Lunda credited for the goal for McDonough. Look in front, nothing there. Pulled back out. Swing around. Back, shot, score! Lauren Steer took the feed, went in the 5-hole, and for the goal.
With 17 minutes remaining in the first half, the score, McDonough 2, St. Paul's 1.
17 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Gators get on the board and make it a 2-1 game, McDonough. Same two. Looks like we have somebody different on the draw for McDonough. Still Regan for St. Paul's. This time it was number 11, Sophia Trahan for McDonough. Controlled by St. Paul's. Herrera. Out to Reed Pinkin. And now it makes its way around to the far side. Back to Herrera with the left-hand turn. Nothing there. There she goes. Swip. And a great save again. Saved by O'Donovan. A violation. Goes back to McDonough. McDonough trying to clear. Going up the middle of the field this time. It's number 14, Kit Lackey. And she does clear. Does her job. And McDonough sets up. Amanda Lawson at the top. Gives off to number 12, Kate Levy. And the swing it around to number 2, Amanda Lawson. Look inside, nothing there. Taken away by St. Paul's. And that's number 21, Kira Bayless, streaking up the near sideline in front of the St. Paul bench, giving off to Herrera. Lauren Steer, and Lauren Steer puts it back behind the net to Franny Hahn. Marley O'Day over to number 17, Riley Vasile. Look back behind the net. Lauren Steer. Out to Caroline Hoskins. Steer gets it back. Look. Nothing in front. A very stingy McDonough defense. And we have a violation. The ball goes to Karina Herrera. Shot blocked. And out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Paul's. Just as the shot clock was coming down, St. Paul's with the shot. Blocked by the McDonough goalie, Reagan O'Donovan. "13 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. 2-1 McDonough. Look in front. And a violation on St. Paul's. It's going to go over to McDonough. And McDonough sprints up the middle of the field. It's number 5, Mackenzie Brown. She gives off and the ball moves around the back of the net. Layla Green. She gives it up. Poked away by St. Paul's. And a violation on McDonough. The ball go over to St. Paul's. And an errant pass back to the goalie by St. Paul's, and the ball gets turned over to McDonough. McDonough's Sophia Trahan will control behind the net. And she'll swing it out on top to Remy Schaller. She gives it up to Amanda Lawson. Junior Lawson. Exchanges in front, up top. Lawson gets it back, and then she gives it up to Remy Schaller. Taken away by St. Paul's. And they're coming up middle of the field. They have numbers. But McDonough falls back on D as it gets taken back behind the net. Now back on top. Controlled by Natalie Shirtcliffe. Karina Herrera. Over to Steer. Steer in front. Shot. Score! Lauren Steer with the left hand.
St. Paul's goal by number 2, Lauren Steer, her second goal of the game. With 10 minutes
Took her left hand and went high left into the corner of the goal. And we have a tie game, 2-2, with 10 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the first half. Kate Levy back out for the draw. And she controls. Anna Regan has been on all the draws for St. Paul's. McDonough sets up. Peyton Magday up top. Gets the ball back behind the net. Over to number 2, Amanda Lawson. She goes in front, gives it up. Movement in front. And we have a violation. And it's going to go back to McDonough for control. Movement in front, shot no good. High out on the right, going to go over to St. Paul's. And it's controlled by Susan Radaball, the goalie. She gives it up, and it's brought up across the line by Caroline Hoskins. Back behind the net for St. Paul's. Steer and then Herrera. Number 18, Julie Lee. Step and a look. And back out. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Julia Lee. Ten seconds on the shot clock. In front. Shot goes high. And it's going to go over. And we got a foul. So the ball is going to go back to St. Paul's. And number 27, Franny Hahn. Hahn shoots and scores. A rocket. Hahn gives the St. Paul's Gators the lead for the first time tonight, 3-2.
With 7 minutes remaining in the half to score.
7 minutes remaining in the half.
St. Paul's 3, McDonough 2.
Just what we expected in this game.
An announcer's error. The following McDonough starters were not announced at the beginning of the game. They include number 2, Amanda Lawson, number 5, Mackenzie Brown, number 10, McKenna London, number 11, Sophie Trahan, and number 12, Kate Levy.
And on the draw this time, we have Kate Levy for McDonough. And it looks like we might have our first change for St. Paul's. It was Kira Bayless, and a violation is going to go over to St. Paul's, and Bayless controls. She gives it up to Sophia Herrera, and Herrera brings it into the attack zone. St. Paul's controls on the bench side of the field. Movement in front. Look. Shot. Score! I think that was Natalie Shirtliff with the goal.
Goal by number 13, Natalie Shirtliff.
Natalie Shirtliff, a senior,
Just over 6
did get the goal.
first half to score.
And
St.
now
Paul's 4, McDonough 2.
the Gators lead 4-2. Kira Bayless, Kate Levy back for the draw. And this time it is controlled by St. Paul's. With the ball, that is Caroline Hoskins. Between defenders. And she gives it up to Riley Vasily. The momentum certainly has changed. Control of the game has changed. Going the way of the Gators here late in the first half. A little mishandling of the pass, but St. Paul's retains. Shot by Lauren Steer, stopped by Reagan O'Donovan, and McDonough sprints up the sidelines. That's number 12, Kate Levy, to the middle of the field, now off to the wing. And McDonough settles it down. 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the half. St. Paul's up 4-2 over McDonough. And the Eagles looking to get things switched back in their favor as they control at the top. Dump off, look behind, in front, shot, and a score! McDonough Eagles, a bounce shot into the net.
And got a goal by number 2, Amanda Lawson.
Goal credited to Amanda Lawson.
With 4 minutes, 17
Amanda
seconds
bounced
in the first half to score
the shot in front of Radaball, went over her left shoulder into the top left corner of the net. So 4 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the half, and it narrows to 4-3, still the Gators. Levy and Bayless back on the draw. And Kira Bayless, the junior, controls for St. Paul's. And after a pass back to her goalie, Bayless will bring it back up. And St. Paul's controls in the forecourt. On top, Riley Vasily. Back behind the net goes Lauren Steer. Turn, look, pivot, nothing there. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Steer, shot, scores! Lauren Steer cutting across in front of the crease. Left-handed shot makes it 5-3, St. Paul.
Her third goal of the game. With just over 3 minutes remaining in the first half, the score St. Paul's 5 and McDonough 3.
Two-goal lead by the Gators. The second time they've had this spread here in the first half. And back to the draw circle with Levy and Bayless. Ground ball and a foul. Ball go over to McDonough. Amanda Lawson will have control. And the swing around the perimeter and comes back to Lawson up top. And we have a foul. Up high against St. Paul's. And that'll give Kate Levy control in front of the net. Straight on. Radaball in goal. Shot. And kicked away by Susan Radaball, the junior for the Gators. 1 minute 30 seconds remains in the first half. A check. And a foul on St. Paul's. Look in front, nothing there. Back behind the net. Short to the front. Shot. Saved by Radaball. She's pressured by McDonough. Gets it out to the wing. And up the far side comes St. Paul's. 55 seconds remaining in the half. And it goes back behind the McDonough goal. Look in front. Picked up by number 4, Karina Herrera. 35 seconds remains. St. Paul's looking to get maybe the last shot here of the half. Trying to make it a 3-goal spread. Look in front. Shot. Score! Beautiful pass inside. Quick flip shot right into the goal by St. Paul. Karina Herrera, number 4, senior, with the goal, makes it 6-3 St. Paul. So McDonough's going to have to go in at half and regroup here a bit. As right now they're being doubled up by St. Paul. Out for the draw will be Sophia Trahan for McDonough. And Anna Regan back in the draw circle for St. Paul's. And the ball is going to go right over to McDonough. Ten seconds. Ball controlled by Kate Levy for McDonough. She'll look. Another foul right in front of the net by St. Paul's. That's going to give the ball to Peyton Magday for one last shot on goal. Radaball looking to stop it. Shot. Score! With 0.8 of a second left. Peyton Magday goes top right. An important goal for McDonough as they narrow the lead back to 2 goals with 0.8 of a second remaining in the first half. Magday put it in the perfect spot. Top right, just above the goalie stick. And we are at 6-4, the Gators over the Eagles. And that's going to be the end of the first half as both teams go to their respective areas. At the end of the first half, the score, the McDonough Eagles trailing the St. Paul Gators. The Gators 6, the Eagles 4. Halftime will be about 10 minutes. We're going to turn the sound down, take a little break here, and we'll come back to the action. We'll leave the video on so you can see what's going on here at the field, and we'll be back to you in just a few moments. This is Larry Dukes and Morgan Knox with Red Dog Media. We'll be back to you in just a little bit. Thank you.
USALacMagazine.com. USA Lacrosse would like to acknowledge and thank our corporate partners who support the mission of USA Lacrosse. These include our official partners, DJL, Farmers Insurance, Surrey, and Star Health,
They admitted my grandparents.
Stack
They have
Sports,
both of them have COVID and pneumonia.
our U.S. national team partners, and equipment suppliers, Nike Lacrosse, Cascade, Maverick, Gate,
So,
SPX, and
I will be at your house tomorrow
also want to
because I'm probably not gonna get much sleep.
Athletic Republic.
It's like 6:30.
Star Health is the official medical partner of USA Lacrosse and the U.S. national team. With multiple sports medicine locations across
I'm at
the
6.
region,
Wait, hold on. Wait. It starts at 9, right?
their specialty expertise is available when and where you need it.
So I should be at your house by 7:15.
And finally, you can show your support for USA Lacrosse and the U.S. national team with the latest gear from USA Lacrosse member stores. Stop by our kiosk.
Right, coaches meeting starts at 8:30.
For exclusive USA Lacrosse and U.S. national team shirts, hoodies, hats,
And now my mom was around them.
streetwear, and more. Visit us online at shopusalacrosse.com.
Well, the good news is where are they?
Upper Chesapeake.
They're at the right spot.
Yeah, like they can't be picky. Like I have zero issues with Upper Chesapeake. I don't know why they have such an issue with Upper Chesapeake.
Great hospital.
It is. It really. It's turned around. It's not the same that.
It's not open.
Hi. How are you? Good. Good. Good to see you. Who are you cheering for? Are you really? Congratulations. We'll have to catch up. Yeah. Good. 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 Yeah. You too. We'll catch up soon.
What you did? What to turn around?
No.
No. What, okay. So they got it finished.
Yeah. Patient first took him in an ambulance.
Patient first?
Yeah. Their doctor wanted chest X-rays.
Check for pneumonia.
Oh. Might as well admit my mom while they're freaking at it. Is that harsh to say?
Too hard for you.
Ugh.
Your mom really does need to keep her distance.
Right.
Now, where could your grandparents got COVID? Have they been going out?
I mean, they do like the grocery store. My grandmother's been going to the doctor like every Monday because she's in AFib. After she had that mini stroke a couple years ago.
Yep.
She's now in AFib, and I don't know if COVID affects that. I don't know. What do I know?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And COVID affects everything. Short term, COVID, long COVID.
And he was like, well, they have a pill that they can give them for COVID, so that'll be okay. But like,
But you have to get that close to when they get it.
they've had it for a week probably now. Because no matter how good you are, something like that can. What day can you see Jessica? Thursday or Friday? I told her Thursday or Friday because I know you don't have school after Wednesday, so I figured those will probably be the most open days. Well, it's okay. She has a couple things I want her to turn into me first that have her doing, so.
Thursday or Friday, you have lots of things there too. Wheels typically a Thursday day.
Is he coming in?
I think so.
He's coming in on this Thursday. Because all we have Thursday is this.
What?
We gotta come back down here.
Yeah, in the evening. Right? 5 o'clock.
Game's at 6. Wow, I can't believe she chose to go to St. Paul. She's a Calvin kid right now. The rest of them are Roland Park.
She enjoyed the 60 other players on the team.
She started as a defender for me, and I've been training her. Now she's playing midfield because she's gotten that much better at shooting. So hopefully she'll make the team as a. She's like an Energizer bunny. She never runs out of gas. And she's solid, like she's built. Also, your mic's still off, right? Am I allowed to see the jacket that she has on? Have you seen the jacket she has on? That's the one she gave me. Am I allowed to wear that tomorrow to the MIAA? Because also, if it rains, it's like a rain jacket.
And both teams making their way back to the field here at William Tierney Field at the USA Lacrosse Complex in Hunt Valley, Maryland. I'm Larry Dukes and Morgan Knox with Red Dog Media, and we're bringing you the action of the 2023 IAAM Varsity Lacrosse Championship. Great first half. St. Paul Gators lead after the first half, 6-4. McDonough got out to the early lead. We seemed to be in control with a 2-goal lead for most of the first half of the first half. And then St. Paul's turned the corner and went on a sprint of 3 unanswered goals to take the lead. And just before the half, McDonough scored to cut the lead from 3-2, and we sit at 6-4 as we're ready for the face-off and the beginning of our second half. Ball controlled on the draw by number 2, Amanda Lawson, for McDonough. Change ends of the field. McDonough now playing towards the south end of the field. Goal protected by Susan Radeball Jr. from St. Paul's. A violation called on St. Paul's. controlled by Kate Levy. Just to the right. And McDonough will move it around the back of the net. 40 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Look in front. Aaron pass in front, but picked up by McDonough. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And back to the top. Movement in front, spin. Nothing there, back out. And we got a violation, a foul called on St. Paul's. Shot in front and a score! Amanda Lawson with a skip shot in front of Susan Radeball. And McDonough cuts the lead to 1, 6-5.
With 22 minutes, 51 seconds remaining in regulation, the score, St. Paul 6, McDonough 5.
Back to the draw. It'll be Kate Levy for McDonough. And Anna Reagan for St. Paul's. 22 minutes, 51 seconds remaining in regulation. And McDonough controls again. Straight in, shot, score! McDonough out fast here in the second half. Off the draw. This goal scored by number 15, Remy Schaller, junior midfielder for McDonough. The Eagles knotted up at 6. Two draw wins, 2 goals. Start off the second half for McDonough. I was talking to Morgan Knox, former player for Hofstra, at halftime. Morgan said exactly what McDonough needed to do to get back in the game. Control the draws, control the ball, value the ball. McDonough, a lot of ball movement as they come in. Save in front. And the ball is going to go over to McDonough. The call behind the net. After a beautiful save by Susan Radeball. Look, spin in front, nothing there, back out. Ball gets away, comes near the sidelines, but McDonough still controls. Brings it back in and settles things down, sets things up. And ball movement behind the net. Look in front. Save in front. Collision. And a foul called on St. Paul's. The ball's going to go to McDonough. Ayana Rippin lost her eye gear. Puts it back on and controls. And flips it back out on top. And we had a reset of the shot clock. Now at 80 seconds. 20 minutes, 30 seconds remain in regulation. McDonough, 2 unanswered goals to start the second half. Naked 3! Kate Levy with the left-hander. Skip shot in front. And McDonough takes the lead, 7-6. Three unanswered goals by McDonough. We have a standing room only crowd here at the USA Lacrosse Center. Many student fans on the opposite side of the field on the hill, lining the fence line. Looking to see who's taking the draw. It is controlled by St. Paul's. And now St. Paul's first time winning a draw here in the second half. Out on top, Caroline Hoskins. Stingy defense by McDonough. Pivot, movement, shot, block. St. Paul's retains, takes it back behind the net. St. Paul's makes a move, left-handed, turn, spin, shot, score! Whistle! Foul called on St. Paul's, no goal. It's going to get turned over and given to McDonough. McDonough sprints up the sideline. St. Paul's coach is irate on the sideline. The ball controlled by McDonough with a 7-6 lead. 18 minutes and 30 seconds remains. Look in front. Spin. Officials calling a pretty tight contest tonight, keeping the physicality down to a minimum. Remy Schaefer ready to make her move to the right, now switches back to the left. And a violation on St. Paul's. Movement in front. .11 seconds on the shot clock.
Shooting space.
The shot cranked it up, and the ball turned over to St. Paul's. And a foul called on McDonough. And a timeout called. Timeout called by the Gators. And with 16 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in the second half in regulation, McDonough, the Eagles, lead 7-6 over the St. Paul Gators. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to you in just a moment. We'll leave the video on the field, and we'll turn the sound down. We'll be back to you in just a moment. Okay.
Just a reminder that at the conclusion of tonight's game, spectators are not allowed on the field.
More than a stick's length away from their attack.
So what's the significance of 3 seconds? Do you have 3 seconds?
So it's like in basketball.
Not covered. Yeah. Gotcha. No. Yep. And we're getting ready as the action will kick back up. Just got a little clarification on what the officials are calling. We're seeing a lot of 3-second calls happening where the defense is not marking up the offensive player, and they're getting a 3-second call against them. And we've seen probably a half a dozen of those in the last couple minutes. So St. Paul's is going to be in control. And that's number 27, Franny Hahn, as play kicks back in. 16:27 remaining in regulation. 7-6, McDonough over St. Paul's. And now back to the action. Look in front. Nothing there. .25 seconds on the shot clock. St. Paul's clears out. Look in front. And a foul on McDonough. And we're going to take a player off. And that's number 14, Kitlaki, coming off for McDonough. 2-minute penalty. Lauren Steer with the ball in front. She holds up. Errant pass out of bounds. An unforced turnover to McDonough. And they sprint out. Opportunity lost there. And a blocking foul on St. Paul's. St. Paul's trying to set up the double team. Well, number 12, Kate Levy for Levy takes it in. Levy and Radaball. Levy with the left hand. Shot. And score! It sneaks by Radaball. A rocket. Bottom left. And McDonough out to a 2-goal lead. 8-6. 13:43 remaining in regulation.
With 13 minutes, 43 seconds remaining in regulation, the score, McDonough 8, St. Paul 6.
Very similar to what happened in the first half to McDonough is now happening to St. Paul's. The momentum certainly swinging. Looking for a swing back here by St. Paul's. On the draw for St. Paul's, Kira Bayless will take it. And a violation goes over to St. Paul's. And then taken back by McDonough.
Put the horn away.
Loose ball in front. McDonough retains and back up to the top. 45 seconds on the shot clock. Two players go down in the front of the net. Shot. Score! just over the shoulder of Radaball. McDonough takes a 9-6 lead, a 3-goal spread.
Got a goal, number 22. Ayana Rippin. With just under 12.5 minutes remaining in regulation, the score McDonough 9.
Ayana Rippin given credit for the goal, number 22. A freshman midfielder for the Eagles. Imperative at this point that St. Paul's gains control of these draws. Bayless and Levy, or Bayless and Trahan. Bayless wins this one. As now St. Paul sets it up. Another errant pass. Unfortunately for St. Paul's, that's been the story here. A couple errant passes have really kept the momentum from swinging back. Different junctures of the game. Shot and score! Beautiful footwork in front of the goal by number 13,
St. Paul's goal by
Natalie
13,
Shirtliff.
Natalie Shirtliff. Her second goal
She
of
makes
the
it
game.
9-7.
With 11.5 minutes remaining in regulation, the score McDonough 9, St. Paul 7.
And again, draw control resulting in a score. It'll be Bayless and Trahan again. (11 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in regulation. 9-7, Eagles over the Gators. And a violation on McDonough. It's going to go over to St. Paul's, as Bayless will control. She went down on that ground ball. And the ball brought over by St. Paul's, behind the net. Now in front. Shot. It's wide. And a foul called on McDonough. Shot, no good, taken by McDonough. In front. Dangerous pass back to the goalie, almost got intercepted. But O'Donovan made the play. Dump in for McDonough. And they'll control the ball and the tempo at the moment as they set up. And just under 10 minutes. So we're over halfway through the second half. It's been mostly McDonough, but the latest energy and score by St. Paul's makes it a 2-goal game. Look in front, shot and score! Beautiful pass and look. And we're back up to a 3-goal lead for the Eagles. Waiting for the official credit for the goal. As we go back to the draw. Continues to be Bayless on the draw for St. Paul's. And a violation on St. Paul's goes over to McDonough. Credit for the goal for McDonough went to Peyton Magday, sophomore. Number 28 for McDonough. Movement in front, shot, score! Left-hander. Quick step in front, just past St. Paul's goalie. And timeout by the Gators. That's their last timeout. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back to you. Score now 11-7, 4-goal lead for McDonough. Any idea who scored that one? Thought it was, yeah, is it Sophia Trahan, number 11? No. Is it the bow with the ponytail?
Previous McDonough goal by number 10, McKenna London. With just under 8.5 minutes remaining in regulation, scores McDonough 11. St. Paul 7.
I don't think it was her that scored. I think it was Strahan, but
Immediately following the game, we'll award the first place and runner-up trophies for the IAAM A Conference Championship. We ask that all spectators remain in the stands during and after this event.
Credit for the Eagles' goals went to McKenna London, senior, number 10. 11-7. 8:26 remaining in regulation. And on the draw, they switch up for St. Paul's. It looks like it's going to be Hannah Regan. And can't catch the number for McDonough, but we'll give it to you as soon as we see. Regan controls. It was Kate Levy for McDonough. Important at this moment. In front, shot just high. Important for St. Paul's to catch a goal in this possession. Moving in front, shot, stop, in front again, and taken by McDonough. Racing on the far sideline and across midfield. And back behind St. Paul's net. Beautiful save by Reagan O'Donovan. And that'll take us down to just about 7 minutes remaining. Skip pass, look in front, shot, score! Beautiful pass inside. Turn and score. I believe that was Remy Schuller with the goal.
Not a goal by number 10, McKenna London.
No, it was
Second in a row and third of the game.
McKenna London credited with the score.
6 minutes remaining. The score, McDonough 12, St. Paul 7.
6 minutes, 24 seconds remain. 12-7, McDonough over St. Paul's. Anna Regan back for St. Paul's on the draw. Successful in the last one, they just couldn't bring it home. And she controls again. St. Paul's needing a little sense of urgency at this moment. Spin and look, nothing there. Good defense by McDonough. Moving in front, spin, back in, look, shot, no good. Wide right. Shot and score! Great movement in front. Top left. And a score for St. Paul's. Maggie Porter with the goal. Makes the score 12-8.
With 5 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the half, the score.
Again, draw control. The recipe here for success for St. Paul's. Anna Regan back out again. See if she can make it 3 draws in a row. This time for McDonough, it'll be Sophia Trahan. And the ball given to McDonough. Four minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Shot, score! Goalie came out, tried to play number 11 for McDonough, Sophia Trahan. She spun and put it in an empty goal to make it 13-8 McDonough.
Number 11, Sophia Trahan. With 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining.
St. Paul's now on a 5-goal deficit. And just might be too much for St. Paul's to overcome at this point. We got Regan and Trahan on the draw. And it goes over to St. Paul's. And the ball to St. Paul's. Marley O'Day. So we're sitting just over 4 minutes remaining. St. Paul's desperately needs this. Shot off the pipes. Can't buy a break at the moment. Great move, shot. You could hear it from here. Moving in front. Shot just wide right. And a shot very high by St. Paul's. That one ended in the parking lot. And moving in front, shot skip, just wide again. 4 straight shots for St. Paul's, all just wide. And a minute has ticked off, down to 3 minutes remaining. Shot and a save by McDonough's goalie Reagan O'Donovan. came up huge. And McDonough controls. 2 minutes, 46 seconds. And a foul on St. Paul's. .150 remaining. And the McDonough sideline starting to sense the victory. As they attempt to run out the clock. 8 seconds on the shot clock. They'll be happy to give it up. Down into the corner. It'll go over to St. Paul's with 1:25, 5-goal deficit. McDonough 13, St. Paul's 8. Look in front. Pass just not there. Really desperation time for St. Paul's. They look. They dump it in. McDonough. Ground ball. Shot. Save! Beautiful save again by McDonough's goalie, Reagan O'Donovan. And she has come up huge several times here in the second half. They cleared out. 35 seconds remain. Only thing left is the countdown. .15 seconds. The McDonough sidelines really excited. As we get under 10 seconds. And the ball launched into the field. And McDonough is your champion for 2023 in women's lacrosse as they beat the Gators 13-8. The traditional and commemorative bowl for the champion will be awarded to McDonough in just a moment. Runner-up and champion plaques to each team and medals to the participants in this championship game. All by the executive director, Sue Thompson, of the IAAM. Joining her, athletic directors of both schools. And the traditional and good sportsmanlike action of the handshake after the game. Happening right in front of us as the awards presentation awaits. Well, hard-fought contest by both teams. but just too much McDonough tonight. And Coach Taylor Cummings gets the Gatorade bath, but this year it is water.
Congratulations to the number 1 and number 2 teams in the nation for showing how the sport is meant to be played. What an outstanding game. And now at this time to receive your awards.
We'll turn over the presentation to the stadium announcer and hope you enjoy this quick presentation. And we'll be back tomorrow with more action in the B and C conference, weather permitting. Otherwise, we'll be with you on Mother's Day. So if you want to join us for tomorrow's action, it will be tomorrow evening at 5 and 7:30. And just join us at the IAAM website. And now over to your stadium announcer.
Well done, everyone. And thank you all for coming out to William G. Tierney Field at USA Lacrosse. We hope you have a safe and pleasant